Unfortunately, I'm not on the trail, but I do plan on getting back out there as soon as possible. 2 weeks. The video explains how I got up out of Idlewild with two amazing trail angels, John and Marty. Drove 100 miles to come get me and then dropped me off at the Ontario Amtrak. Thanks, you guys. It was a great ride. Yeah, so here's what's happening for the next couple weeks, and there'll be some videos to come in between. Wait until I get out on the trail. You'll see. Well, that's disappointing. Just left the post office here at Idlewild, and my package still is not here. They don't know when it's going to be here, so I have to have them out to pack. But the amazing people, that's John and his wife. They came from Temple City to give me a ride to Ontario, and talk about angels. I was literally thinking, I was just saying, all right, these amazing trail angels are going to take me to Ontario. And for your name, so everybody knows who you are.
I'm John.
I'm Marty.
Marty, and they're two of the amazing. Remember I was saying I hadn't seen any trail magic? And I was talking about it's weird, I haven't seen any trail magic. Literally within 36 hours, two amazing trail magics happened. I got a ride from Hemet Lake into town from Paul, who does the hiker box at 150, and John and Marty. This is they came from Temple City. I'm in Idlewild. Google that, and they're going to give me a ride to Ontario. Look, and they won't let me pay for anything because they're amazing. So this is going to be the best ride ever, and thanks everyone. All right, we're almost there. We got about half mile to get to the train station.
Okay, yeah, 45 minutes.
All right, I'm gonna do this from where we got here. We got a little bit lost, but there's another he didn't know he's a trail angel, but he was a trail angel. He said, "What are you guys doing here? There's no more trains." And luckily he had to go piss, or we would have not known that there's no more trains, and he got us to the right place. So luckily he was older and he had prostate problems, or I wouldn't be here. But we're in the right. These two, John and Marty, are the most amazing people. Literally drove 150 miles. Would only let me buy them breakfast, no gas, and your trail is gonna be. This is some amazingly good karma, and thank you. There they go. Two of the nicest people ever. I mean, who does that? Drove 100 miles to pick me up in Idlewild for somebody he doesn't know, and gave me a ride. How amazing is that? It's amazing. All right, I'm in Bakersfield at the train station. The train to Fresno will be here in about half hour. I'm really excited to see my family, but I'm not happy. I'm getting more and more bummed out as yeah. And the thing is I know I'm making the right decision, because just here is like I can move my arm and everything. I did all my stretches and stuff, but it just hurts just doing nothing now. So I definitely strained it at the very least. Hopefully that's, yeah. This guy, of course, at the train station in Bakersfield, where this guy has a cut hand, and the security guard gave him napkins and then a tape gun, and that's how he fixed it. You probably tell I'm not on the trail. It's strained. It's not torn. Long story short, you're like me to take a month off. We laughed. So bottom line, 2 weeks off. Enough to get myself vaccinated. The day after I get my second dose, I will be back on the trail. And during that time, I will review the Lifeheart Gear Firefly on Intent. I will show you how I have already lightened my load off my pack by 4 pounds. Technically, I will be using a different sleeping pad that is more comfortable. It's the Kamek Pongo insulated pad. I already have it. Everything I will be replacing except for my trekking poles. I will be picking up a new pair of trekking poles, because that is a new thing, is that I'm a one trekking pole person forever. It was mostly the repetitive movement that's doing everything. It's the repetitive movement. So I'll be using one trekking pole and carrying one, so I definitely have to get a lighter pair of trekking poles. if I'm going to be carrying one that basically is the adds on to the weight of my tent. So it makes you think, well, I mean, I'm keeping my tent, but I have a freestanding tent that technically is the same weight now because I have to add the trekking pole to dead weight that I'm carrying on my back. So those are things to think about. I've definitely taken some things off my clothing. I'll show you. But bottom line, everything happens for a reason. Kind of glad. I mean, I'll definitely heal up. This is better. So instead of months, it's gonna be 2 weeks, and I'll be back out there. But just want to show you guys that I have tried some backpacks. This is my mother's garage, not where I live. This is just what's at my mother's. Okay. So, there's one. There's a 39 Gregory, an Osprey, another Osprey. The Atmos. Everybody, I mean, I have tried the ones that carry another load. Oh, I'm sorry. There's another one. There's another one, and that one I'll use in the Sierras anyways. So yeah, definitely have tried, and this is like, it's kind of nice. Like I have a whole different options to help lighten the load. And tonight I have some seam sealer coming, and I'm gonna make her absolutely waterproof. I'm gonna seam sealer tonight and tomorrow. When that comes from Amazon, then I don't have to worry about the pack liner. Everything adds up. Grams add up to ounces. Ounces add up to pounds. And no, I'm not going ultralight. Just lightweight. But definitely I've dropped already 4.5 pounds. We're starting out new with these. And I'll slowly show you everything in the coming couple weeks. But yeah, 2 weeks off and I'll be out there, but I'll have a couple of videos in between.